this is our small Eggmobile. Really simple, very basic. It's not lightweight, it's heavy enough to stay still. This has been out in 60-70 mile an hour winds without it being a problem. The main feature of it, as you can see, that the egg laying section is at an angle. So when it gets laid in, the eggs roll downhill and we get them through here. I need to put a catch on this because anything above 40 miles an hour it opens up. So yeah, we can reach in there to get the eggs without disturbing the hens. The hut itself collects its own drinking water. You can see these invincible buckets, they're great. I wouldn't say they're invincible, I managed to break one, but they're really tough things. And that's just got a couple of watering nipples fixed in the bottom of it, and the water comes down the roof, drips into it, and keeps it topped up. Really, I need to put a gutter along so it'll take water off the whole roof. As it is in summer, occasionally it needs refilling, but it doesn't happen often. Inside, we've got a mesh floor, so never needs cleaning out. The manure goes straight through onto the grass. They roost on these bars. We do have the option of shutting them in at night if we want to move them in the morning, but generally we'll leave them out. To access the inside, if I want to, these sections here, let's have a look. They drop down, so if I want to, when we've got new chickens at night, I can lift that up so they can't roost in the laying boxes, but really they generally don't once they've got used to it, but just to teach them initially, it's a good idea. And if I really definitely need to get into it, as you can see at the minute, that the roof won't lift, but if I drop down the other side as well, like that, there we go, and I need to, this whole section, yeah. You make that out? We got geese. Anyway, yeah, if I want to, with the sides up, I can open that and I can get in just to hose it down and jet wash it and stuff. But as I say, with these sides up, that can't open. So when it's winter and it's howling and it's horrible, we can keep that from flying up when I don't want to. So yeah, quite pleased with it. Considering I made it pretty much on the fly. So at the minute, there we go. They're in here scratching this grass down. They only came in here yesterday, and you can see the difference between this grass, and that was what it looked like yesterday. So we'll give them another day or so till they really scratch this down to virtually bare earth, and then we'll put a load of straw in as mulch. And once they've shredded that down to very little, we'll move the whole thing. The Eggmobile and the electric fence all get moved. I'll show you. Here, next slot down, do exactly the same thing, and then we back plant here in the mulch that they've shredded down. We'll plant potatoes. This area here is where they were until yesterday. That's their winter mulch. That's wood chip. It makes amazing compost if you break it down. I mean, you can take a shovel of the compost of that and give it a wobble, and it shakes like a jelly. It's amazing. It's loaded with gels and all of that. It's amazing stuff. But good as that is, we need the wood chip mulch more at the minute, so that's going to get used for mulching trees and shrubs, and get them established this year. But eventually it'll be like 2 or 3 years time, the wood chip will just get to go mulched. Sorry, get to be composted. And here, as I say, that's going to go next door. We'll do the same thing as here, and then they'll go next door here and come round in a rotation of 4 little paddocks, which will eventually become 6. And this will be our like a main crop garden where we grow staple potatoes and squash and things like that. Because I would say like this mulch. Happy chickens being chickens.